Let's discuss a new research article titled, How Does Coffee Affect a Sleeping Brain? Published on 29th May, 2025 by the University of Montreal. But first, like the video and subscribe to the channel for more science research videos. You can also listen to this video as an audiobook. The study aimed to investigate how caffeine consumption before bedtime affects the brain's activity during sleep, particularly focusing on the concept of criticality, a balanced state between order and chaos in brain activity that is believed to optimize information processing and adaptability. Methods used. Participants, 40 healthy adults divided into two age groups, young adults, 20 to 27 years, and middle-aged adults, 41 to 58 years. Procedure. Each participant underwent 2 sleep sessions, one after consuming caffeine capsules, 3 hours and 1 hour before bedtime, and another after taking a placebo. Measurements. Overnight brain activity was recorded using electroencephalography, EEG. Advanced statistical analysis and artificial intelligence techniques were employed to assess changes in neuronal activity and brain signal complexity. Key findings and conclusions. Increased brain signal complexity. Caffeine consumption led to heightened complexity in brain signals during sleep, indicating more dynamic and less predictable neuronal activity. Altered sleep oscillations. There was a reduction in slower oscillations, theta and alpha waves, associated with deep, restorative sleep, and an increase in beta wave activity, which is typically linked to wakefulness and mental engagement. Age-related differences. The effects of caffeine were more pronounced in younger adults, likely due to a higher density of adenosine receptors, which caffeine blocks to exert its stimulating effects. Implications for sleep quality. The findings suggest that caffeine keeps the brain in a more activated state during sleep, potentially interfering with the restorative processes necessary for memory consolidation and cognitive recovery. Implications of the research. Sleep hygiene recommendations. The study underscores the importance of avoiding caffeine intake close to bedtime to ensure quality sleep and optimal brain recovery. Understanding age-related sleep patterns. Insights into how caffeine affects different age groups can inform personalized guidelines for caffeine consumption, especially for younger individuals who may be more susceptible to its disruptive effects on sleep. Broader impact on cognitive health. By highlighting how caffeine alters brain dynamics during sleep, the research contributes to a deeper understanding of factors that influence cognitive functions such as memory and learning. Potential weaknesses, limitations, or critical points. Sample size and diversity. The study involved a relatively small and specific sample, which may limit the generalizability of the findings across broader populations. Short-term assessment. The research focused on the immediate effects of caffeine on a single night's sleep, without exploring long-term consequences of habitual caffeine consumption on sleep architecture and cognitive functions. Individual variability. Factors such as individual caffeine metabolism rates, tolerance levels, and genetic differences in adenosine receptor density were not accounted for, which could influence the observed effects. Suggestions for future research or unanswered questions. Longitudinal studies. Investigate the long-term impact of regular caffeine consumption on sleep quality and cognitive health across different age groups. Dose-response relationship. Examine how varying doses of caffeine affect sleep architecture and brain criticality to establish safe consumption thresholds. Individual differences. Explore genetic and metabolic factors that contribute to individual variability in caffeine sensitivity and its effects on sleep. Functional outcomes. Assess how caffeine-induced changes in sleep patterns influence daytime cognitive performance, mood, and overall well-being.